Hello and welcome back to the Everything Film Podcast. Today we'll be talking about some movie news that has surfaced on the internet. We'll be talking about Spider-Man, Star Wars, and James Gunn's future in the DC universe. So, let's get started. The first thing on the list is How to Train Your Dragon re-review. I actually don't remember reviewing this, to be honest.
We saw it a few weeks ago. Again.
Yeah, but I don't remember reviewing it on the podcast.
Yeah, we never did.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, before we get into that, we're going to do something called High-Low Buffalo. Do you know what that is?
No.
No? So, it's basically where you give a high on the high point for your week, the low point of your week, and then just something in the middle. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, my high point was, I'm sure you know who you are if you're listening, but I got into an argument with someone. And my high point was the way I just won. Because that person admitted they weren't thinking straight, and I won the argument so easily after a while. So that's basically the high point. The low point is a few of the shorts I posted not doing that well. Like, only getting 2 views. It's sad, but... And then my Buffalo is just kind of working on my main channel stuff. It's hard, but I know it'll be rewarding. So, do you have yours?
I didn't really have time to prepare this.
It was supposed to be on the... I thought
Anyway, but...
on the note. Sorry.
My low point is probably too personal.
Okay, then you can skip that.
I know, I also posted a video that I worked really hard on. But it got a 10 out of 10. So yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
My high point... I'm not sure I had one.
Ouch. It's that bad.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, the middle.
Just Buffalo, wow, so this week has just been so sad for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, then. So, How to Train Your Dragon review. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10 in 3, 2, 1, 8.
10.
The reason why, it is a great movie. And beat for beat adaptation of
Actually, wait, 9.
Original, but the reason why I think that's wrong is that it feels disrespectful almost. Now, well, hear me out, Nathan. They are basically saying with remaking it into live action that animation is a lesser story, is a lesser form of media than live action. That is basically what they're implying. Because if they're making it beat for beat, and you're rating it higher, then it's just implying that animation's just lesser to live action, which just isn't true. And that's why I'm a lot lower on live action remakes. And I do think this has a lot of things that the original doesn't, but I do think they're pretty even in quality because they're basically the same movie.
Yeah, I just love the movie. The reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because of the test drive scene. That was my only issue with the movie, is that they chose to remove the audio while Toothless and Hiccup are falling, not floating.
Yeah,
but
not floating.
Anyway, yeah. So I didn't really like that. Yeah, it just made it feel less real as. But in the animated version, it feels like you feel like panicking more.
Yeah, like they're actually in. I felt that too.
Because like you hear the music and then you hear the sound like the wind and you hear them panicking. But in this one it's just like you can't hear them at all. Like you just see them fall with style.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. There's no sense of urgency.
Well, there's a sense of urgency, but it's less urgent.
Yeah, it's less than the original. So our first news topic or news headline for today is that the Stranger Things finale will be released in theaters. What do you think about this, Nathan?
Great for all the people who watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm sure my dad can see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Is that all you want to say? Yeah.
This could change the way Netflix does movies, movies and TV shows, because the Duffer Brothers did it. Like, they got Netflix to release the finale of their show in theaters. So I think that if people, and even for
I'm thinking
K-pop Demon Hunters also went to theaters. So I think if it's a movie that the fans like, that the viewers love like a lot, I think Netflix will be willing to let that movie go to theaters because they know that they'll make money.
You know why I'm happy with this? Is that we can experience Sozin's comment on the big screen, possibly. Because Avatar, I think he was doing numbers near Stranger Things. And putting the finale in theaters, that would be awesome. Watching Sozin's comment on the big screen for the live action one. Like, also the season 2 finale, Crossroads of Destiny, I think. That one's also would be cool to see on the big screen. So, like, yeah, I think that I'm happy with that. And I'm happy for those of you who are going to see it in theaters. Comment down below if you are.
The thing is, you're talking about like season 3 of Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next up we have a G.I. Joe and Transformers animated crossover, which is going to be developed by the same person who did Invincible, Robert Kirkman. What do you think about this, Nathan?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I mean, that would be cool, and it's going to be adult. So, like, Optimus Prime might be swearing. So, like, I think it'll be really good. I trust Robert Kirkman. Just get Seth Rogen.
Wait, so it's like definitely going to be like MA.
Yeah, it's an adult animated series. I trust Robert Kirkman. Get Seth Rogen, and like, you're cooking. Is he attached to it? Let me see. No, he's not. So I get him part of it. Because he's been doing, like, he's developing, part of the team developing Invincible. He's part of the team developing The Boys, which I haven't seen, but I heard it's really good. He was part of the team developing Mutant Mayhem. He's basically just been doing a lot for comic book projects. Like, have him in this, please.
Yeah, so next up is some Star Wars news that we got. It was, what's his name?
Adam Driver. He revealed they had a movie called The Hunt for Ben Solo. As a Last Jedi fan, I think this must be great news for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, the thing is, Ben Solo is dead. So they were going to revive him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like... And then the weird thing is Disney has not, or the Star Wars channel has not posted a clip from the sequels in months until 3 days ago. And then plus people hired a plane to say restore the hunt for Ben Solo. So what do you think are the odds we get this movie?
I think they're pretty low.
Well, I actually think they're pretty high. Or like mixed. I think we might get it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And now we probably have your favorite headline, which is Warner Bros. Going up for sale, which could potentially mean the end of the DCU. What do you think about this, Sam?
Or just James Gunn leading it.
Yeah, I know, so the DCU.
No, I think that they could continue it.
But just, would you want that?
It depends on who they have. I mean,
who would you want? And the Russos, you can't say that.
Why?
They wouldn't be able to.
Why?
They said that.
When?
They're too tired. In an interview, they said they're too tired. And they're doing Secret Wars in 2027, and Gunn's contract ends in 26. So, I think they wouldn't be available at that point.
I think that they could do it.
But other than the Russos, who would you want?
Why?
No, because they said that.
I mean, maybe that was some time ago. Maybe now, they came back for Doomsday. I don't know. I think anything's possible. As long as you throw the right amount of numbers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't really know. I think I would, of course, want the Russos to do it. They're just really good directors. I'd love for Christopher Nolan to do it. I would love for Kevin Feige would be good, but no. Yeah, I don't really know. There's someone who understands the DC characters and is willing to stay true to that and make good movies.
Like James Gunn. Alright, so next we have...
Oh yeah, and about the Warner Bros. Sale, Netflix is going against... Well, there's three studios trying to get
Paramount,
WB.
Universal, and Netflix.
Yeah. So, let's just, run through each of these. Oh, yeah, and Amazon, I think. Amazon was rumored.
So rank all of these on how much you'd want them.
Netflix is, probably, it's all the way down for me.
Yeah, it's also last place.
But, the amount of content sounds so good, though. Just
but the Marvel thing, we're getting so much content, but
yeah, I know,
bad.
I know. Just with a bunch of DC characters that we'll probably love, that just sounds so good. But it probably won't be. But Netflix makes some good shows and movies,
like Stranger Things, which we have not seen.
Yeah, so yeah, but I don't want that to happen. So yeah, they're probably. Very low on my list. Next is Amazon. Amazon has some good stuff, but I don't know. I just can't see them delivering a really good theater experience. I don't know if that makes sense.
And Amazon does do straight-to-streaming movies. So I would also assume that their DC movies would also be straight-to-streaming.
Yeah, probably. Or unless they see that, okay, yeah, DC is a pretty big IP, so we can just release these in theaters and make a bunch of money. But then next up is Paramount, which is, I don't really have any,
Cons?
Yeah, I don't have any cons. I mean, we could get a Sonic and Flash crossover.
No, well, yeah, we could, but
and that would be cool.
How would that work?
Multiverse. And then we could get a Transformers and DC thing. That would be cool. Probably animated stuff though.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then first is Universal, because I just think that the How to Train Your Dragon universe would mesh so well
No, it wouldn't.
within the DC
It
like
wouldn't.
universe, and I would love to see that. Yeah, I think it would be great.
How would that work? Explain to me.
Well, Burke would have always existed, and basically, yeah, Burke would have always existed, and maybe like I don't know if it probably was like it's set in the past, like way like years before,
Yeah.
and then maybe like somehow they time travel. Or they just go to visit Burke, or like it's this long lost island, just like Themyscira, and oh yeah, and then like we could get maybe like the Themyscirian women like know the Burkians, and they like fought together.
You didn't have to say Themyscira women, because they're all women.
That's why I said this Themyscirian women.
You just had to say the Themyscirians, because they're all women.
Yeah.
So, like,
But anyway, yeah, I think that would work really well. But yeah, I really don't have any cons. And then first up is, yeah, I said Universal already. And then also, like, getting serious now. The rides would be cool at Universal. And then I think that they could, I don't know, I think they could deliver. I don't know, I feel like Universal, like their slate, I feel like they've kind of locked in.
yeah, like with Minions 3.
Yeah.
I'm just joking, of course.
And like the How to Train Your Dragon stuff, and yeah. That's why I want them to buy WB. And then I don't know, James Gunn might not even like be, he even was unsure. He said, if I'm the one able to deliver on these promises in an interview, so he might be leaving soon. But what's kind of scary is that Netflix did post this thing saying that they posted a picture of like Black Adam and Henry Cavill's Superman, and they said who would win, it's available. Like, that's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, they don't own anything DC, right?
Some of the DC movies are on Netflix.
Yeah, but like that's just for a little bit.
Yeah, but like,
So they can't, like, how would they make that available?
I don't
Like,
know.
it's not even like they put out like the Superman vs. Black Adam movie and it's just like it's on Netflix for a little bit. Like, that's not here. Like, it would have happened, but it didn't.
Yeah,
So, like, how is that available? So it's kind of scary to think about. But, like, Netflix might already, like, have the upper hand.
yeah, they might already be confident that they're gonna buy it.
Yeah, and, like, they've been having some wins, like, with Stranger Things Season 5 coming out.
It's
K-pop Demon Hunters, that made so much money on, like, the streams. Like, the songs are, like, number one on Spotify.
yeah,
And then, like, so many people are streaming it, and then now it's going to theaters. Like, they're doing pretty well. So, yeah.
So now we have some news on Batman: The Brave and the Bold, or it's just The Brave and the Bold. Andy Muschietti confirmed that news is coming soon, and here's my theory to everyone watching. I'm gonna predict that we're gonna get a CCXP panel for DC, and it is going to be their big panel. Like, we're gonna get a Supergirl trailer, we're gonna get Batman news, we're gonna get a Wonder Woman film release date announced, and the same thing for Batman. So, come back in the future after CCXP and tell me how wrong I was, or how right I was.
Happily.
Or, yeah. So, do you think I'm wrong?
No, I don't even, like, know what CCXP is.
It's a Brazil Comic Con in December.
What does it stand for again? I've heard it before. I just don't roast me in the comics. In the comments. I've never like been to anything like that.
Comic Con experience. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, you could be right.
I
could
think
be
I am
wrong.
right.
I don't really know that much about it. I don't know. Tell, like, type in the comments, or I don't know, comment, like, do you trust what Andy Muschietti, like, do you trust Andy Muschietti to be, like, making a Batman movie?
I love the Flash movie, so I trust him.
Yeah, but, like, sane people in the comments, like, tell me, do you
Mr.
trust
Last
this guy?
Jedi is a good movie.
Look, 3C agrees with me, and that's all I
That's
need.
all you need. Okay. Last Jedi is like horrible.
Okay, and
Because
recently,
no, look, let me explain to you something in Last Jedi. It breaks canon, sort of, because if Luke Skywalker, remember how he just projected himself? If you can do that, and Force Ghosts can be moving, like you saw Yoda through the lights, Yoda caught the lightsaber. If you can do that, then why are we sending real people into battle? If the dead people can fight, why are we doing that? You can't even answer because I'm
no,
right.
I think that's something that, like, really, like, that was just found out, honestly.
Then why after that aren't we sending real people, or why are we still sending real people into battle?
Well, also, I think it's because, like, the Jedi know when to intervene. Like, they know that, like, okay, Rey needs to do this on her own. This Jedi needs to do this on their own. Like, it's all about their journey with the Force, and it's also, like, them trusting the Force. And I'm pretty sure the Force guides them on when to intervene in battles. So, there's your answer.
I still think that is just wrong. But anyway, we have Darkseid apparently not being the big bad of James Gunn's DCU for two reasons. One is that Thanos, he's a lot similar to Thanos, and they don't want to be like, you copied Marvel. And two, because Zack Snyder already did it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I was hoping that he wouldn't be the main villain, because I feel like we just got, like, I feel like we haven't seen, like, another villain, like, be, a Justice League villain, like, on the big screen. And, we only got, like, one Justice League movie.
Two.
Like, live action.
Two.
There's another one?
Zack Snyder's Justice League and Justice League.
Come on. Anyway.
It's still two, though.
Anyway, same story. Yeah. And then also, like, I think that's just, like, the main villain that pops, like, into people's heads, unless you're a nerd. But, like...
Well, yeah, I have a lot of other Justice League villains.
Yeah, so I don't think that they've been given, like, their time to shine, so that's what I was hoping for. And I feel like it'd just be, like, really, like, it would be the easy way out, like, I don't know, just, like, having Darkseid be the main villain, like, I don't know. I feel like he's a very common, like, villain. And, yeah, he's a really good villain, but, like, I think that, even them doing this, like, starting with another villain, and then, like, maybe, like, potentially building up to him through, like, multiple chapters, or, I don't know, books, like, then Darkseid can be, like, a really big villain. And that's if James Gunn is still at DC.
Which I hope he is. He's doing a phenomenal job right now. So, next up we have the Arkham Asylum series being canceled. Did you even know this was a thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, me too. But I assumed it was canceled a while ago.
Yeah. But, like, he said that he didn't really say it was canceled, right?
Well, just no one's working on it right now.
Yeah, so I think we could still get it. Like, it's just right now, like, they have other priorities.
And
maybe that's just, like, to stay, like, hired.
I'm applauding DC right now because they're doing something really smart with the Batman mythos. We have an established Batman already. So, villains like Clayface, already established. So they're giving us solo projects about those villains so that we don't miss out because it's established already.
Well, just think about it. We're getting a Clayface movie before a Batman
I know we should have
movie.
gotten Batman,
Like,
already.
come on, like he is like some could like like he's arguably one of the greatest like heroes of all time, comic characters of all time. Like
He is.
someone could say that, and I wouldn't like. I can't argue with that. That's a really good choice.
He is one of. He's in the top 3 selling comic book. Like Spider-Man's not even there.
Yeah, so like we're getting like one of his villains, like a villain that
Yeah.
people don't even really know,
But-
like that, and we're getting that before a Batman movie.
But I'm glad they're not rushing it.
Well, I mean, like, do some. I don't know.
Just
That's
wait
just
in
how
a
I
few
feel.
months, we're getting
Like,
some
we're
news.
getting a Batman villain movie, and it's not even the Joker. It's like a villain that we don't even know who. Like, it's a villain too. Like, it's not like it's just some Batman character that's on his side. It's a villain. And you know, just because he's getting a movie, like they're probably gonna keep him around. So like, I don't know. That's what kind of worries me too. Is that like James Gunn said that he doesn't like doing these big characters, and
Well, that's just him.
yeah, I know he doesn't like doing these big characters, and he likes doing lesser known characters because, well, they're just easier to do because like people don't really like know how they're supposed to act, like with in Peacemaker, Vigilante. Like he totally reversed Vigilante's character, and I'm pretty sure so many people didn't even know that. Like they probably didn't,
And
because like he is an F tier character. Like he is not that, like his comics weren't even that good. I was reading that. So like he totally reverse engineered his character, like totally reversed his personality. Like everything about him is different
No.
except his suit.
No.
Like what?
He's a psycho still. And he kills. And
Yeah,
you have to
okay.
understand there are 28 different vigilantes.
Okay.
So each iteration.
Yeah, but he still changed his character.
Yeah, I know he did, but
Yeah,
like,
like,
you said, he
totally
changed
changed.
everything about him.
Okay, yeah, most of what makes him Vigilante. Like he didn't have like what's his origin story in Peacemaker?
He's just best friends with Peacemaker.
That's it.
And he's the best character.
So in the comics, he
I know his
a
family's
lawyer.
died.
His family is killed, and he's like, you know, he was like a hotshot lawyer and everything. And then he starts to like not believe in the system, and he takes matters into his own hands. He is very serious, like very serious. He does kill and everything, but like James Gunn said, okay, let's take this guy, let's just like dumb him down, like totally.
Well, he's not. Yeah, I guess he is kind of dumb, but he's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's just dumb. So yeah, and then let's make him like comedic relief. So that's what he did, and he could do that. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but you know, he's taking these lesser known characters and kind of making them the faces of the DC universe, and I don't know.
Well, okay,
kind of
we got
worried.
the 4 pillars, and it's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl. So what are you complaining about? When Marvel took Iron Man, Captain America, and according to you, Black Widow and Thor
Right,
as their pillars.
right.
Yeah. So what are you complaining about?
Well, okay.
I know you're going to
First-
say Marvel didn't have all their characters, but they still had the Hulk. They could have made him a pillar, but they didn't. The Hulk was the biggest
They
character.
couldn't make a movie with him.
Yes, but he... Just like they didn't make a Black Widow movie, but she's still a pillar according to you.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly,
they can
wait.
give
Just
him that
honestly,
role.
wait.
I got
Honestly,
you.
I don't even think it's like 4 pillars for the DC or for the Marvel universe.
I think it's 3.
No, I think it's all of them.
I don't
I think
consider
all
Black
the
Widow
Avengers.
a pillar.
Yeah, I do.
I
But
don't.
like, I consider all of them pillars because in Endgame, like these characters, you can just tell. Like these people, like they're all the pillars.
I think an argument can be made for Star-Lord
No, it can't.
or Doctor Strange. Let us
Doctor
know-
Strange is a pillar.
Let us know.
Even Kevin Feige said that. I agree. Doctor
He said
Strange is a
anchor.
pillar. Yeah, that's basically what he means.
Let us know down in the comments who you think the 4 pillars of.
Honestly, I don't think it's 4. But you know what? If it is 4, I think Doctor Strange is definitely one of them. Iron Man, Captain America, and I don't even know after.
Yeah,
Maybe Thor. Yeah, Thor. And not any of the Guardians.
I think Star-Lord. Like, he's Star-Lord.
No.
He's, like, Supergirl's character.
Anyway, yeah. But, like, DC, they're doing villain projects. They're doing, like, Batman villain projects instead of doing a Batman project first. Like, that's what we're getting. And it's like, honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm just not that interested. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm not interested in a Clayface movie.
Watch Clayface be the best movie of all
Like,
time.
I want to see, like, some other heroes. I want to see a Green Arrow project. I want to see a Nightwing project. I want to see a... who else is there? Like, I want to see more hero projects. I want to see a Flash project. I want to see, like, all these other characters. Instead, we're getting a Clayface project, a movie. And then we're getting Sergeant Rock was in the works. Amanda Waller, like, Waller was getting, like, her own show. And, like, all these other, like, weirder projects, instead of getting, like, I don't know, it doesn't even have to be, like, S-tier characters, but, like, you know, some of the heroes that we do like that don't get enough love. So, yeah, like, honestly, I'm mostly looking forward to, like, Lanterns and Supergirl, but then, like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna watch Clayface. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it in theaters.
I think I'm seeing all DCU movies in theaters. I missed that chance with Marvel to, like, say, yeah, I've seen everyone. Like, I saw Superman the earliest, so when the DCU is at its best, we can go, yeah, we saw it. I remember watching Superman at an early screening. So, like, we did not have that with Marvel.
And also, I think that this shouldn't have been one of the first projects, like, movies we've gotten.
Clayface?
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, if they were gonna, like, start doing villain projects, I think that they should have, like, done that after they have the DC universe kind of, like, established, like, semi-established. Like,
The
Marvel
script was just too good to turn down.
Well, yeah, they could have, like, delayed it.
But,
you
like,
know?
why
after
delay
we
a
have
movie that's ready to go?
Yeah, okay, so imagine this, right? We had a Batman project, or if it came after the Batman, like, The Brave and the Bold. And now, like, we have a Batman to imagine this Clayface going up against. So now we already have our Batman in mind, and we're like, okay, I can't wait to see this Clayface go up against the Brave and the Bold Batman. Like, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
We can already picture a Batman, but, like, when we see Clayface, all we're gonna be wondering is, like, man, I wonder who the DCU Batman is. And the thing is this the project that the DCU Batman should appear in?
No, I don't.
That's what makes it even worse. It's like, yeah, like, we would all love to see DCU Batman, but, like, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to go see this in theaters. I'm sorry. Like, the general audience, like, it's a body horror, so that means, like, most children, like, little children, will not go see this. This isn't going to be, like, a family movie.
It's not.
It's not. So that's already removing a bunch of people. And then also, this is a very lesser known character, and it's also a villain. So it's a villain that's like a D tier villain that's getting his own movie.
The budget for this is $40 million.
Okay.
So you don't think they can make? You think this is gonna flop?
No, I'm not saying it's gonna flop, but all I'm saying is that, like, not a lot of people are gonna go see this. So then, do you really want your Batman to appear in this?
No, I don't.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. So, like, we're gonna be watching this, just wondering, wow, can't wait to see, like, what Batman, like, you know what I mean?
And just don't go too far yet, because the reported villain of this movie is Nightwing.
Yeah, like, do you want that? Do you want to see a Clayface versus Nightwing movie told in the perspective of Clayface?
I think
first. Like,
look,
no.
let me cook. Imagine a Batman horror movie told from the perspectives of criminals. That would be cool.
Okay, so would you want to get a Batman movie told from the perspective of Batman before that?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, so...
that's all I'm saying. So even if they do have Nightwing be the villain of this movie, yeah, that would be cool. Like, I would watch it in theaters then. But, like, do I want to see that first? Like, before I see Nightwing? Like, see him as a villain? Like, make the hero the villain first? Like, that's a cool concept to do. But, like, I don't know. I just don't think that that's how we should get introduced to Nightwing. or Batman. And I would love to see who the DCU Batman's gonna be, but like I just don't want to see him in that way. Like
I see
don't.
what you mean, but
Not yet, at least. I think that they just should have established these characters first and then do that. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Next up, we have
fantastic.
Constantine.
You were saying Constantine, and I had to tell you it's Constantine. So Constantine 2. James Gunn said he's talking about it with Keanu Reeves, but he hasn't read a script yet. So, and Keanu Reeves a while ago said that they have a script ready. I think he does have the script, but he hasn't read it yet, because like with Mr. Miracle, that's been here for a while. He hasn't read. So I don't really have thoughts on this. I haven't seen the first movie.
Yeah, and you see all these like other, like very lesser.
Constantine 2 would be Elseworlds.
Yeah, so like we're getting Elseworlds project, and then we're gonna get like Mr. Miracle has a script, and it's like
that comic is amazing.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like the DC characters.
It's
I feel like we're just
written
not
by
getting
Tom
them.
King.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Like,
whatever.
Yeah. Like we're getting this before so many characters, like important characters in the DC universe, and it's just like, I'm sorry.
At least they're not like forcing people to make a Hulk movie, and it turns out mid.
Okay. Like, what does it even like? What would change about doing it later?
Wait till the script is in the right place.
Yeah. So if they have people,
what would it change about doing like?
Yeah, it would still be later? Like. No, like I mean, you said a Hulk movie, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, if you just choose not to do it now because I don't want to force people, then you go, okay, I want to make a Hulk movie. Let's work on this. Like, how is that, like,
I'm sure they would work harder on the script. I don't think Kevin Feige likes.
So you see what you're doing? You're already, like, saying, okay, let's just get these other projects out, and then...
No, these other projects have good scripts.
Okay, but, like, if they work with... Like, for example, the way Kevin Feige does things, he, like, goes to people, right? And then he's like, okay, I want to do this. He goes, like, and then he asks them. They pitch ideas and stuff. And then he, like... It's a collaborative process. But they work on it. So, like, I think that's also a good thing because, like, that shows that he has a plan and he's executing that plan. Yes, not all the movies were perfect, but that's kind of what makes me, like, not believe in James Gunn's universe because, like, he's just doing stuff that, like, shows up at his doorstep. Like, he doesn't have a plan. Like, he's just doing stuff that comes to him. Like, what is the plan? And the rumors were even saying that, like, his plan is getting changed and, you know, it just seems disconnected, even though it is very connected, if that makes sense. Like, he's just doing stuff one by one, like, whatever comes to him. Instead of, like, okay, we're going to start with Superman, and then we're going to do Batman, and then we're going to do, like, Wonder Woman. Let's get these projects done. Even if you delay them, let's just make sure it gets to the space that, like, it's perfect to you. You know, it's not going to be a perfect movie, but, like, it has to be perfect to the director. Because you don't want to have a movie that you don't like. So, to the director, and then, like, they work on it, they work on the script, even before announcing it. So, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, I just don't think it's that, like... I don't really like the way he's doing it. I'm sorry.
I see what you mean, but I disagree. But let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, but, like, why do you like the way he's doing it? Just doing whatever...
I don't love the way he's doing it, but I don't hate it like you.
I don't hate it. Like...
I don't dislike it like you. I just think, okay, he's doing it. Star Wars has done it. They've given us arguably one of the best movies of all time. And they've given us the best trilogy of all time. With the original, so.
And that's how they did it.
Yeah, they knew where they wanted to get to with this plan, I believe, but they didn't map out all. Like, they just get like Rogue One of the best Star Wars movies. they didn't plan for this. They just got an amazing script. So
Yeah, the thing is, though, Star Wars isn't like a connected universe like the way DC and Marvel
yeah, I know
has
they
to
do
be.
jump around.
They just really like put out space movies. That's what they've been doing now. Like they had the Rey trilogy, and they had Rogue One, but that's all just like that's how Star Wars just is. But like DC, like you can tell they want to tell this arching story, and yeah, and it's just like he's doing whatever comes to him. And I think I do like that, like, so other people can pitch stuff and get their projects made, but, like, I think that those should be later. Okay, yeah, we'll put you after this, after, like, these shows or movies we're developing. But instead, we're just getting, like, all these weird projects, like Sergeant Rock and Waller. And Waller isn't, like, weird, but, like, I don't know, we're getting that before important stuff, like more important stuff. So yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Anyway,
so we have
Fantastic Four is releasing on Disney Plus on November 2nd.
5th.
Oops.
Gotta check your facts, buddy. I think it is releasing the day this episode comes out. So yeah, are we gonna do a re-review of that?
I don't know. I already rewatched it,
Yeah, me too.
so probably not.
So yeah, probably not. Sorry, guys. But it will have the IMAX ratio that was missing from the digital release.
Next,
Michael Waldron.
the Doomsday Writer, right?
He's in the writer's room.
Yeah, he
Michael-
wants Glen Powell to
play Nova.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. And then also we have Spider-Man Brand New Day not getting an IMAX release. I was pretty disappointed. It's funny because I haven't seen a movie in IMAX.
Well, with my projector.
No, like in theaters.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen that, so but I was planning on seeing Spider-Man in IMAX. Spider-Man in IMAX. I don't know about Supergirl.
It's really disappointing.
Yeah.
So, only one can get an IMAX release. Which are you choosing? Supergirl or Brand New Day?
Brand New Day. Like, I'm probably not going to see Supergirl in IMAX. I'm just going to see it normally. Like,
I don't think I'm giving input on what I'm choosing, because if you've read the Supergirl comic, you know that you would love to see this on IMAX. So it's kind of close for me, but I think I'm also choosing Spider-Man. But it is really close because the art style on Supergirl, you want to see that on IMAX.
that's how the comic is. The movie is just going to be like a movie. Like
No,
a
did you
normal
see that?
movie.
Did you see the image? It looks exactly like the panel in the comics. It is going to be an amazing movie. Mark my words, guys.
Anyway, Sadie Sink was spotted on the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day. It looks like she was wearing this like coat to cover what she was wearing, like on her upper body and like lower body, but we did get a peek at her feet. Why you have to make this weird? But anyway, we got a peek on her legs, like lower leg, and she was wearing this how do they call it? She was wearing like military boots and like
Camo boots.
yeah, camo like pants, and then we saw her ankles and then like the boots. So it kind of confirms the rumors that we have been getting, that Punisher will have a female sidekick in Spider-Man, and he does have a female sidekick in the comics, and you know she does look like Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink also has red hair, so she's not playing Gwen or I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like any blonde character or like black haired character. So it kind of makes sense. His sidekick has red hair, and then you know, with the camo boots, it's like what she wears, so it kind of makes sense.
At first I was all like, yes, let's go. But then I started reading comics with them, and I'm like, don't Don't do that. Don't give her the sidekick. Or don't give him the sidekick, Destin. Like,
I think it could work.
two things you don't do with Punisher. 3C Films also thinks the same way as me. You don't do the War Machine storyline or the sidekick. I do think they can do the sidekick right, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, and also, like, I don't think that it'll be in, like, the traditional sense of, like, sidekick. I don't know, I think that they would work together sometimes, or, like, he'd kind of be a mentor, but I'm not sure. But, like, I think that it could work. But, like, they would have to do it right. Yeah, like, I think it could work. But also, she could be playing Carly from the Brand New Day comics. She's, like, this forensic, like, college student, like, genius. Yeah, so, like, I don't know, I don't even know, like, unless she's going undercover, or, like, she just is wearing camo
Randomly.
pants, like, randomly with military grade boots. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what we have on her character. And then we also have Charlie Cox denying
that he's not the werewolf and not in Brand New Day. Do you think this is real or fake?
I
fake.
really don't know.
It's fake. He's lying. He's lying. I see that look. He's lying. I've seen that look in Andrew Garfield's face. Watch him be in Brand New Day.
Okay, yeah, I don't really have an opinion on this.
He's lying. It is literally, he's lying. Like, when Brandon Davis was like, that was you in the Spider-Man trailer. He was like, oh? I think he said something like, which one?
No,
something
he's like, what?
Yeah, so
That's
like...
what he said. What?
Yeah, so I'm saying he's lying.
Clip this. What?
Yeah, I'll post it as a clip.
Okay. And then we have rumors of a Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones project. I haven't seen the original show, but I think people like it, so...
We're going to watch it and review it
of course.
on the podcast.
I would love for the street level side of Marvel. I think that's, like, really the best side of the show. Like, yeah, and especially if they have, like, the same people working on Daredevil, you know, work on that. I think that would be cool. And then last but not least...
Okay, wait, real quick. We're doing the surprise segment after this, right? What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Okay, just give a guess.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Anyway, we have Lawrence Fishbourne wanting to play Professor X. It would kind of be weird. He's already in the MCU.
And 2, I think they're going for a younger Professor X.
Yeah. But honestly, I think
he's already Goliath, so...
Yeah, but I think he could. I think he has the potential to play him. He had, but, I just don't think that he's what, Marvel is going for. Because it looks like they want to have a younger X-Men. But that's the thing, though. I think Professor X is the type of character you can...
get a big name for?
Yeah, a bigger name. Like, a big-ish name. But, everyone else, just, make them unknowns. Or even, I don't know. Kind of unknowns. That were in, some good projects, though.
Yeah.
For example, what Brand New Day is doing with, Sadie Sink. She is not an unknown, but, she wasn't in that many projects.
Or, Millie Alcock was Supergirl. She was in House of the Dragon, in Sirens, and now she's in Supergirl.
Yeah, sure.
So, entertain them while I go get something. For this surprise segment. You're not entertaining them at all? Okay. So, to audio listeners, aka everyone, this is $20. Now, I have a few trivia. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Green Lantern?
Probably a 2.
If you can recite the Green Lantern oath right now, this is yours.
Can't do that.
Just guess.
I can't.
Okay, then I have some trivia questions. If you get one right, I will write a review for any movie you want and defend that movie. Like, I'll write a review for Man of Steel, rate it 5 stars, say my mind has been blown, I've changed. Like, everyone needs to watch this movie. I'll add it to my 4 favorites on Letterboxd and defend it for like 3 days. If you get one question right, if you get half of the questions right, this is yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do Shang-Chi and Katie work at as valet?
I don't know.
No. Okay. What is Pepper Potts allergic to?
I don't know.
Strawberries. How many... okay, what was the last thing Thor said in Avengers Endgame? He's thinking. I don't think he'll get this.
Yeah, I think I will. Why'd you do that?
I just want to make sure we're still...
Um,
Sorry to the people who...
I think it was of course.
It's of course. I'll give that one to you. In what order does Thanos gather the Infinity Stones? So right now you're 2 wrong, 1 right.
Like in Infinity War?
No, just in general. In what order does he gather them? I knew the answers to all these questions, by the way. I definitely didn't have to ask anyone to fact check me on a question that I'm going to ask you later.
So I know the Mind Stone is last. And then Time Stone is right before then.
Okay, that is correct.
And then...
I actually did not think you would get this.
And then, Soul Stone is before that.
That is correct. I'm actually, sweating.
Power Stone.
That is incorrect.
No, like the purple?
Power Stone is purple, but that is incorrect.
Wait, but he got...
The
oh,
one-
wait, sorry, no. I got mixed up. It's the reality.
Okay.
Yeah. And then... what
I'm
am I
not going to
missing?
say whether it's correct or not after this.
What am I missing? Power Stone. There's 6, so I only have like 2 more.
Yeah.
Which ones? What colors? Okay, so I have purple, and then...
You know them all colors.
No, I know it's Power Stone. And then, purple, and then what? Yeah, then space. And then he got the space before then, and then power.
Okay, so power, space, reality, soul, time, and mind?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You're 2 for 2. I'm actually scared right now. I worked hard for this, guys. From what planet does Peter Quill retrieve the orb containing the Power Stone?
Retrieve the orb. Was it like Ack something?
Nowhere.
It wasn't nowhere.
It's not nowhere. I'm just...
Oh wow, I don't know this. I remember seeing it on screen now.
You want me to tell you?
It's nowhere.
No.
What is it?
Morag.
Yeah.
Alright, and... What is Valkyrie's scrapper number in Thor Ragnarok?
I don't know.
I'll give you multiple choice. 136, 182, or 142.
Say the first one.
That is incorrect. It is 142. You're 4 to 2. Did I ask you the C3PO question already?
No.
How many forms of communication is C3PO fluent in?
No, all of them?
6 million. That is incorrect. Which live-action Star Wars project takes place first in the timeline?
Star Wars project. It's
Live action.
Oh, I know this one.
Bum, bum.
It's the one that everyone doesn't like. Yeah, it's like.
Don't say that. Anyway, can you move where the screen's going there?
Wow, I actually know which one it is.
But you don't
Can I
know
just
the
say,
name.
like, it's the one that Daphne Keane is in.
What's the name of it?
I can't remember.
You have
the
10
name.
seconds.
There's a timer.
10.
There was never a timer.
Yeah, but now. I can't let you do it.
I know
10,
what it is. Come on.
9, 8, 7, 6. You're gonna feel so dumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It is the Acolyte.
Yeah. Come on, I should have gotten that one.
You know what? I'll give that one to you. 3-5. I'm feeling cocky. Now, this one is for. How long is Zack Snyder's Justice League?
It's 4 hours.
There's an exact in minutes. There is an exact runtime.
Well, of course, every movie has it.
No, it is like it's not just 4 hours. It's a bit over 4 hours. You have 3 guesses.
Can you tell me if I'm too high or too low?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that like
4 hours and 10 minutes.
too high. And then last one.
Why they said I had 3 tries?
Oh yeah. Okay. That's
4 hours and 2 minutes.
That is correct. You're 4 to 5. I actually might lose. For the last one, how many binary sunsets, so like the twin suns with the music, are in Star Wars? And you get an extra point if you can name them all.
Well, there's 2, right?
Which are they?
The first one in like A New Hope, and then in the Rey movie.
That is incorrect. The first one is in Revenge of the Sith. When he's being born, you see the twin suns.
Well, wait, that's not the first one. Like, you meant in like the timeline?
No. It doesn't matter the order. There's 4. You said 2.
Okay.
First one's in Revenge of the Sith. Second one is in A New Hope, when he looks outside. The third one is in Last Jedi when he's dying. And the fourth one is in Rey after she says, "I'm Rey Skywalker." You see it. Sir, you just lost $20. Sorry.
Okay.
If you got this question right, you would have won. So yeah, this is his new low. Next episode when we do High Low Buffalo, his low is gonna be losing $20 to me. So that's it for today's episode. Let us know if you enjoyed the High Low Buffalo segment and the trivia segment. Be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan. That's Nathan. Thanks for listening. And wait, real quick, I'll just show off my Green Lantern knowledge by reciting the oath. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power Green Lantern's light. Sorry, I just wanted to show that off.
Sure. Alright, bye.